pants are happy to be here. Thank you so much. Nights in Rodanthe. I love it. I am it, you know. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I started doing something really great for myself recently. I started going to therapy.
Yes.
Thank you. I love it. Therapy's incredible. It totally changed my life. I think the reason why I really love it so much is because therapy is a lot more effective than what I was doing before, which was taking astrology way too serious. This one's clinical, right? It's like you can only blame the moon for so long before it's time to talk about your dad, right? I'm like, am I the way that I am because of the exact location of the planets at the exact day and time that I was born? Or am I the way that I am because I was left for dead at a Kmart when I was 6? It wasn't left for dead, they did come back and get me, but the car smelled like French fries when they picked me up, so they weren't in a hurry. Okay. I talk about a lot of stuff in therapy. I often talk about my parents. Both of my parents live in Cleveland. That's my hometown. When I tell people that my hometown is Cleveland, I always get the same response. They go, "Oh, you're from Cleveland? I bet you're mad that LeBron left." I'm always like, am I mad that LeBron left? No, I'm mad that my dad left. I don't watch basketball. Don't worry, we found my dad. He was at the bar. It's real. It's okay to be real, right? Yeah, I have a troubled relationship with my sister as well. Family can be really tough. My sister and I, we're total polar opposites. We don't even look anything alike. In fact, one time we were at a party together, and this drunk person wandered up to us, and they're like, "Oh my God, are you sure that you two are sisters? You two don't look anything alike. Are you sure that your mom didn't, like, have an affair?" My sister and I were like, "No, Dad, you did." Like, drinking at these events. This is a child's birthday party. Glad you guys like that. I quit a job before the pandemic. That was kind of the reason I went to therapy. I was like experiencing like a lot of bullshit in the workplace. So I quit my job. And I'm glad that I did. But like the real reason, despite all of like the hardship at this job, the real reason that I quit was because I only worked with one other person, very small little nonprofit. And this person, my boss, never referred to me by my name. My name is Tessa. What a beautiful name. Thank you so much, sir. My boss never referred to me by my name. My boss only referred to me as kiddo. I know, I don't have to tell this room full of women that my boss was a man. You get that. Yeah. But this man who only ever called me kiddo was 5'2". He was 5'2". Oh yeah, sir? Oh yeah, wow, you're 5'2", I'm 5'9", you're calling me kiddo? Like, I'm 5'9", you represent the lollipop guild. What? Like, I'm 5'9", this bitch can't get on Millennium Force, okay? What is his problem? So disrespectful, the audacity. I quit my job. I'm sitting at home thinking, like, what was this dude's problem? And I finally figured it out. Make some noise if you guys have heard the phrase, hurt people hurt people. Yes. And did you know that some men who belittle people, belittle people? Oh, yeah! Write that down now. Sometimes people think that joke is punching down. It's not because he had the power. Take notes, girls. Consider punching up still, even if he's 5'2". I am in a relationship. Don't clap. I date men, unfortunately. My boyfriend is a great guy. He's a little bit younger than me. People are always like, "Oh, is it a big deal with the age difference?" I'm like, "No, it's not a big deal. He's a little younger than me. He's a great kid." We wanted to spend more time together, so we decided to move in together on March 1st, 2020. So we did spend more time together, okay? We spent like government mandated time together. But we made it. I don't know about anyone else that was living together during the lockdown, the first one, but it was not what I would call a sexy time in my relationship. Like, I've seen people tweeting things during the lockdown, they're like, oh, I wish I was in a relationship right now, because I'd be like, I'm the mayor of Bucktown. You guys follow white men on Twitter, right? I saw those tweets and I was like, no, I was not the mayor of Bucktown, I was like the warden of Dick Jail. It wasn't sexy. So I did try to spice it up with my boyfriend. I was like, honey, we gotta try something we've never done before. Let's try something hot like role play. And yeah, and the problem with introducing something new during a pandemic is that your partner's gonna wanna know where the fuck you got that idea from. So I did have to tell him, I said, okay, officer boyfriend, you got me. I did try this once with an ex. It wasn't a great experience, but I will share with you what happened. So I was dating this fuckboy, and he said to me, I just think it would be the hottest thing in the world if you could pretend to be anybody else. Ouch. That's pretty hurtful. And it needs to be said, I'm glad you guys are laughing, but it needs to be said that this guy that didn't like my personality was a 35-year-old man with a lisp. He had a speech impediment, had 35 years to figure out, never even tried. Wow, didn't like my personality, that is rich. But number one thing to know about old T.O. here is I'm a vindictive little bitch. So I said, okay, oh yeah, we should role play. Do you know what would be the hottest thing in the world for me? If we could do like a sexy medical fantasy. It's like, what if you could be my patient and I could be your speech therapist? Work with a tongue thruster, right, ladies? I'm glad you guys like that, because he did not. I believe his exact words were, no thank you, Tessa.